We are back, chat, for the Pit NA. We are just getting started here with the very first matches of the day. So far, we've had the free-for-all, we've done the draft, and now we are ready to see some of these players get in on the action. So this first matchup we're going to have is iRicky versus TopCheese. And these two players are two of the players, I think, Johnny, that you were saying that you expected to do well in this tournament today. Is that right?
iRicky especially. I think iRicky's one of the favorites here. Himself, Omar are the two players that I always see very high rated in the ladder. And then you've also got Sharp, who's got a lot of competitive experience in 1v1 tournaments, so you have to include him in that conversation. Woo! But yeah, TopCheese goes way back, and he's been there or thereabouts many times. He's had some big series wins against some really strong players in NA, even though I think TopCheese is about 50 ranks lower than iRicky. This isn't a series that iRicky can just autopilot.
Nice play out of the back corner here from Ricky, although he does end up giving it away to TopCheese. TopCheese now in control. Let's see what he can do. A tough approach there. Had to either go high or low. Neither of those things happened. Nice old school forward flip shot from Ricky here. This takes me back to the week I downloaded the game.
I know. I actually remember this as well. I saw somebody flipping into the ball and hitting it with the back end of the car. I thought, well, that must be how you're supposed to shoot this thing. That looks like some really good technique. But doing these older fashion shots can be a good strategy. Even I think the most prominent example of that is air dribbling. With all these advanced air dribble techniques that are out these days, just the standard air dribble can be surprising because nobody sees it coming. iRicky, he's a very smart player. I've seen him take some very close games, even with the likes of AJ. The thing to really look out for from him is the pressure game. He's very good at challenging in the midfield.
There's a nice little shuffle happening between these two players here in the backfield. TopCheese also doing a good job not to overextend, but that is a monster flick. Gets lucky that it doesn't go in, and that is not the touch you want. If you are Ricky, TopCheese going to put this one away. Ricky overextending a bit. I think that inside post hit on his first flick was just a little bit too brutal for him, and he got a little greedy there. It made to pay.
Yeah, it's like that kind of position where you feel like you're owed a goal. It was such a gorgeous flick. So you stick around past your welcome. TopCheese just trying to pick up the scraps here whenever he can. He's done the same thing, actually. We saw a lot of this yesterday in the EU pit. Counterattacks from just free goals as opponents extend into the corner. That really didn't look like there was anything on at all. It wasn't a missed demo. It wasn't a missed 50-50. There was just absolutely nothing happening there.
Yeah. That one a bit harder to explain, at least from our perspective.
Yeah.
Another little front flip shot there from Ricky. I actually like to do those front flip shots a lot in different occasions. I think they changes the speed that the opponent expects the ball to be leaving at. It's just a bit of a mix-up, as you said.
Yeah, Ricky just going for the boost steal there. Like, that shot was entirely to set up a boost steal. He never expects it to go in. And then after stealing the boost, he gets around very nicely. And check out the wave dash recovery kickoff. It's something that I've been really loving to see recently from more and more players. As they realize that this is just such a safe strategy. Even if you lose the kickoff, you've got that wave dash to close the distance to the ball. And if you win it, oh boy, like, you can get back to that ball really quickly. Not that he needed to here. iRicky's kickoff just too good.
I think it's interesting, like, the recent kickoff meta has changed so much, and it's kind of nice to see. It's fun to see. We got the integration of speed flips. We now also have the wave dash kickoff that's happening. It's just good to see. Yep, half flips, all that. It's just for a long time people sort of didn't rate kickoffs for whatever reason, or thought it was boring or whatever. This has been nice. That was a great touch by Ricky, just a little bit too high, couldn't convert it. And that's going to end up being a goal for TopCheese.
Yeah, that was insane, actually. iRicky probably didn't expect to launch that ball into the crossbar at the height that he did, but obviously upon doing so, he just concedes immediately. Yeah, I totally agree. You know, kickoffs for the longest time were called just a complete luck element of Rocket League, especially 1v1. But we all knew that wasn't really the case. The best players were always able to do just fine, even in losing kickoff matchups. But nowadays, there really are so many ways to mix it up and change up your kickoff strategy. And, you know, making the same kickoff over and over again is really not a good idea. It doesn't work in ones anymore. You have to switch it up at the highest level, or you're just going to get red every time.
Oh, that was a nice catch from Ricky, but I think just the first touch was a little bit too hard. Okay, fakes it, but TopCheese backs off. Now got a medium-sized bounce dribble going there.
Oh, nice.
Was a really nice challenge by TopCheese. Read that Ricky really didn't have a lot of options off this bounce dribble here. There wasn't like a lot he could do at that point. It was too late for him to set it down in front of his car and go low. And yeah, just really nicely timed challenge there from TopCheese.
Yeah, TopCheese disguised it very well. I mean, he sat in plain sight for the longest time, just not charging. And then as soon as the ball eclipsed him, that's when he drove right in without wasting a beat. So really, really good timing there from TopCheese. And again, just pressuring Ricky, who's had such immense control in this match in the midfield. I mean, Ricky really does look fantastic. And even then, TopCheese keeping this one close. But this ball control, this ability to dictate the flow of the game it is reminiscent of the very top players in Smug, but even still, look at this from TopCheese. Not worried about the fact that he's not getting a lot of the possession. He's not really getting any looks at the goal, just playing this one out very calmly, showing his composure.
It feels like I think almost all, if not all, of TopCheese's goals have come from like transition. Like, you know, quick transition play, a nice challenge, or just counterattacking on something that Ricky has done, or like a shot attempt that's been made.
Yeah. TopCheese has missed his back corner boost here, trying to grab the small pad, so oh dear, he's way out of position. That really does go all the way back to missing his own back corner boost. He wanted to get towards iRicky as quickly as possible, tried to put some pressure on him before iRicky can turn and face the ball. Unfortunately, in doing so, he missed his corner boost. The effort to clip it from the very inside just sent him wide, and iRicky with the bump makes this 7-4. TopCheese a bit too nonchalant in the defense.
Yeah, just to answer some of the questions in chat, yeah, Bottom Cheese is not in the tournament, couldn't make it. Other responsibilities, I think, sort of got in the way, which is a shame, because Bottom Cheese has been on lately. Been totally on, but nonetheless, we've got a lot of great players here in this bracket. Right now, Ricky is looking hot. Ricky's looking poised to take this matchup overall, I would say. Was that like a demo attempt? Was that like a Predator missile demo attempt?
Yeah,
amazing.
It was a pre-jump demo attempt. I mean, we saw yesterday you can't get demos if you drive, on your opponent if they're sitting just above that curve. Because as soon as you drive onto the curve, you lose supersonic. You just can't maintain it all the way through. So the only way to get it is to pre-jump. And unfortunately for TopCheese, Ricky saw it a mile away, just watches him face plant the wall. Another reminiscent sight though, that used to be, I don't know if you remember, that was Kirksir97's goal celebration back in the day. He used to always do that.
Yeah, the face plant.
After scoring, front flip right into the wall. So yeah, but looking a bit silly there, but TopCheese needed a goal right there, so he had to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not widely known, but that's actually a way to celebrate in Italy. You just smash your face in the wall. I would have never known that until living here in Europe, but now I know, and it's I just figured I'd share that with the rest of you.
It's not like in Greece where they smash plates as set celebrations.
Yep, it's just the face. It's just the
faces.
face. They just get in there. You just get in there and get the job done. And on the other side of the bracket, Omar is given the business right now to Kali. It looks like it's 8-4 in favor of Omar. But I do believe it is game one still.
Yeah, both these matches are it's pretty interesting that the two players who are expected to do really well based on their previous experience in ones tournaments and also the ladder ranks right now iRicky and Omar have both finished top 2 in the free-for-all. It's a bit bizarre because the free-for-all, it can be a big equalizer where some of the lower-rated players in the pit can get a better seed and pick a matchup that they prefer. But the way that it's worked out for this bracket means that these round 1 matches could be a bit one-sided. I expect Bruno Sharp to be closer, and I also on the same side of the on the other side of the bracket as well, Brisky Angel. That's a very close match. So, you know, maybe TopCheese can be more of a challenge for Ricky though. This is a good start for him.
Yeah, TopCheese is coming out firing in game number 2 here. Ooh, nice quick recovery there from Ricky. Looked like it was going to be TopCheese's ball from his perspective. Beautiful. Great shot, just excellent power developed on this shot here from Ricky. That is a tough one to answer if you're TopCheese here stuck on the sidewall.
Yeah, I don't think TopCheese defended this particularly well. You know, if you're going to wait as long as this before pouncing, being on the wall is not where you want to be against a flip reset play, because one of the things that makes flip reset plays super dangerous is you don't know exactly where it's going to go in terms of the height of the shot until you see it. And not even now the player shooting doesn't really know how high it's going to go. And that is something you don't want to be on the back wall for. The back wall is something you only commit for in defense when you know exactly how high the shot is going to come in. And the thing you're not sure about is how far left is it going? How far right is it going? Is it going down the middle? That's where back wall defense comes in clutch. So yeah, TopCheese, a bit old-fashioned in the defense for the flip reset.
And meanwhile, Ricky has been able to tie this one up. It's 2-all. He's got boost and ball here at the midfield. TopCheese missing the boost again there. Ooh, what a shot from Ricky. Just accelerates this ball out of nowhere.
Yeah, we have to see this again. Just beautiful technique. Side flip generates so much power. Also, that little bit of lift on the ball wouldn't be possible if he doesn't use that side flip to lift the front left corner of his car upwards into the ball. And TopCheese will equalize here from a kickoff, well placed into the bottom corner. Gotta say though, Ricky looks scary. He looks like the real deal. And we had this a few times in EU yesterday. I think we agreed, Rob, Crowley, Ams, they all looked smug quality in yesterday's matches. And you know, the same thing looks true for iRicky so far. This is a great performance.
Excellent. Oh, wow. Just squeezes it underneath. That is tough if you're TopCheese here, but this is the state affairs of Rocket League these days. You can't just get a little bit of the ball there. You got to get down and in front of the ball, and players are getting so much better at scoring those, just forcing those through. I mean, defenders are getting better as well, but I think it's a lot harder for the defender in that position than it is for the offense.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the mix-up that Ricky's throwing at TopCheese is making it very difficult for TopCheese to have any kind of idea what's coming. Nice air roll shot though. Has he hit this too hard? He has it. Ricky pitches it. What a save that was. I mean, that generated so much power. He's actually caught TopCheese completely out of position.
I just loved. I was on Ricky's cam there. You know, he went off ball cam for a minute to make sure he was tracking and picking up enough boost to make that play. That was beautiful.
Nice air roll shot again.
Yeah, TopCheese making him pay. Sticking around too long in the midfield here is Ricky.
Lovely technique with TopCheese. Shooting 2 times in a row now. Just that subtle air roll generates so much more power on the shots than he would have got without it. So great stuff from him. Keeping game 2 close. That being said, Ricky looks so scary every time he attacks that I've still got him as a heavy favorite to win this.
Yep.
TopCheese is fighting bravely though, and out of these two, he is actually the more experienced player in terms of 1v1 historically. He's been around for longer. TopCheese only switched from PS4 about 6 months ago, or rather, iRicky only switched, I should say.
Oh man, to have that same feeling of what it feels like to switch from console to PC, it would be great to have that again. I think it's probably gone now. I think the honeymoon's over 3 months in, but...
He was high rated on PS4. You know, it's always the case. There's a high rated 1v1 player or 2 on PS4. Imagine being high rated on PS4 against Steam players. It just blows the mind. Like it's such a huge disadvantage to play on console. Great kickoff. TopCheese should be able to tie this. Nice, nice wait there for the ball to come to him. He saw that Ricky did not have the recovery. Want to see more wave dash recovery kickoffs from iRicky. He's really committing for just standard kickoffs right now. And it's not working out as well as it did earlier on when he was mixing it up and doing a different kickoff every single time.
Oof. Yeah, and it's interesting. They're just going blow for blow here. TopCheese getting a kickoff goal. Oh, that was a nasty flick from TopCheese. And again, just catching this ball and accelerating it almost immediately. I mean, that didn't give Ricky any time to figure out if he was able to challenge.
Yeah, that was solid. Very nicely done by TopCheese. Really taking it to one of the tournament favorites. Oh, and iRicky's actually just had a controller DC or a straight up DC. Now, this is a play on, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, iRicky is still here. We'll have to wait and see, but there is absolutely no reason for TopCheese to stop scoring if he is DC'd. He is, in fact, DC'd. Wow. Okay, he's going to get back in, though. Look, okay, he's joined back in, and it looks like TopCheese is going to let him get back towards the ball. But yeah, it's a play-on situation. It is as simple as that. Same thing as we did for Salt Mine 2 qualifiers. Really quick reconnect there for Ricky. That could have been much, much worse.
Yeah, that was unreal, actually. TopCheese.
Oh, well played.
Yeah, it's now what we need to see here is how much will Ricky let this affect him, right? It's one of those things where it's easy to get tilted about something that you can't control. And you know, he's down 3 goals now in a game that he was basically all tied up in. I guess he was down by 1. TopCheese had just finished scoring, down by 1, DC'd on the kickoff, but you know, you just can't let it get to you, and you got to score and get back into it just like that. So.
Yeah, you know, it's the same thing if his controller DCs or something on that kickoff, it's going to be a goal. You know, TopCheese has to just go for it there. There's no holding back. But after that, I think, you know, it's really cool to see TopCheese just pausing for a minute to make sure iRicky was back in the game. And the reason he did that is because when iRicky immediately connected, he did have orange ping, so his connection wasn't immediately stable. TopCheese actually waited for it to just go green and then played the ball. So great sportsmanship from TopCheese.
All right, Ricky back on the ball here. Nice flick. TopCheese with a good touch to the side. Maintains enough control, but sort of a fake-ish kind of challenge where Ricky just hangs out and TopCheese hits the panic button a little bit here.
Yeah, you know, iRicky did
not
make
the
it
hit he wanted.
Yeah, it wasn't the hit that TopCheese wanted, but he really thought that iRicky was going to challenge there from TopCheese POV. It looked like a challenge was likely, so tough position for TopCheese, mishits the ball, and immediately back to a 1-goal lead. Must-win game here, you feel, for TopCheese. He's you know, been struggling to play a lot of possession in this matchup, and iRicky's offense looks terrifying. Here comes again with the free flip air dribble and the bump. iRicky, he is just flexing right now. The offensive repertoire is insane.
What do you do when you see this freight train coming at you? After that touch right there, it's lights out. I guess you just have to go even earlier there. Although, you know, you're left guessing whether or not he's going to go for the air dribble bump from that position. I mean, it's certainly not easy. That was very well done by Ricky. It is all tied up now. TopCheese with a 0 boost. Ricky beats him to the corner there to get that 100. And now it looks like Ricky is going to the wall once again. I don't know about this. TopCheese is on the wall. Ooh, does work out for him. Can he score this goal in transition here? Oh, insane bump from Ricky.
Oh, wow.
What can Ricky do? Another bump back. Let it go in. Oh, yes. This is the grimy play we want to see. Welcome, Ricky, to the pit.
Oh, that's the most pit play I've ever seen.
I love it.
The ball is just bouncing towards the blue goal, and the players are just fighting. 1-goal lead for TopCheese. Looking to tie up the series, and think he might have got this. He does. It doesn't quite roll into the wall. 1-1. TopCheese actually leads throughout this game, so really well played by him, and great performance against iRicky, who I think still, I'm going to say it again, he looks smug caliber with this offense.
Definitely. But as we all know, ones is a fickle beast. It can go to either player on the day. Many times we see a matchup where somebody looks like the favorite and something happens, the momentum shifts, and a disconnect happens. Some sort of ridiculous goal happens. Somebody feels like they shouldn't have got demoed and they got demoed. There's all kinds of different things that can go against you in a ones match, and if you don't fight against it and maintain your composure, you can end up losing the match for these reasons. And TopCheese scoring the first goal again here. I mean, that's only helping his cause here. This momentum for TopCheese is very good.
Yeah, another just standard schmandered kickoff there for iRicky, and he gets scored on. He's only been scored on when he goes for standard kickoffs. There's another one. So I'm really surprised to see him just ditching the wave dash recovery kickoff that he had earlier on. Oh, what a save.
What a save.
He plays up the inside of his own post with some confidence.
My God, nerves of steel there. All right, Ricky trying to air dribble this one in. This is a favorable landing here for TopCheese. Ricky doesn't have any boost, but TopCheese, he's gonna get it. No, he missed. Oh, good follow up. Oh, goodness.
Wow.
I couldn't help but thinking way before this that he should have scored this. Even before that, given that Ricky didn't have any boost, but maybe he didn't know.
Yeah, there were a couple of mistakes there. TopCheese missed the target on the far side of the goal. It's bouncing to this safe corner. And iRicky had the boost if he just flipped into it, but he missed his flip, missed the boost. TopCheese got the boost that he really shouldn't have had in that position. Was able to turn around and score. Now iRicky puts one back in the top corner of TopCheese net. But the defense for iRicky is not anywhere near his offensive power, I would say. The mix-up and the quality of his attack has been outstanding, but defensively, TopCheese is getting by. He's picking up on a few mistakes here, and
nice
he is
little
getting,
flick.
It's not just iRicky mistakes. TopCheese is outplaying him on occasion as well.
Yep. I feel the way I would describe TopCheese's offense right now is just like to the point.
Yeah.
He's not really wasting time. He's not taking a long time setting up. He's just looking to move the ball quickly and score if he can.
And he's doing very well with it. iRicky not as comfortable when he has to defend his goal. He's very comfortable challenging. His mix up on his 50-50 game has been great. But there's a few aspects that I'm surprised to see. The goalkeeping for iRicky's been a little bit dodgy at times, and the kickoff deteriorated. It's so strange to see someone have a winning matchup in the kickoff and then just give up on that strategy. Oh, what a bump. TopCheese, no way.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, TopCheese in reverse. What a recovery.
What is this? Oh, man. Ricky has got to be furious about that. I mean, he had to have been thinking this is going to turn into a demo at the very least. Wow. Rough. And that is 4-1 in favor of TopCheese, although it does look like Ricky will probably get a... Oh, that was close for TopCheese, actually, but he does cut the lead in half here. He's now 2 goals down. He's got to put some things together here.
Yeah, iRicky really having a tough time. He chose this matchup for himself. And the fact that these two are both in that top 100 means I imagine they've played each other before. Recently, wouldn't surprise me as well. But TopCheese! Oh my goodness, he's good in these little awkward situations, isn't he? Once again, capitalizes after missing the back corner boost. You'd think that the attack might be over. No, he just bumps iRicky off the back wall.
And that touch right before the bump was really nice because it put the ball off the wall a little bit. So suddenly, Ricky had to stop and think, oh, can I actually go for this? And that's what allowed him to get the bump off. So that was a beautiful little set of plays put in motion there by TopCheese. But Ricky muscles one underneath. He's obviously not going to go away easily. On the other stream, by the way, we've got 2-0 in favor of Omar right now. And in this game number 3, it looks like Kali has just scored. So it's 2-1 in the actual game right now and 2-0 in the series.
That should be, and I'd expect that to be a sweep for Omar. He's got a ton of experience against top-level players. He's been competitive for a long time. Kali is, you know, one of the players coming in here, more of an underdog. He does have some Salt Mine 2 qual experience, but
well, can he get it?
up against Omar. I'd say that, you know, Collie, he's more of an underdog against Omar than TopCheese is against iRicky, because TopCheese actually has a lot of 1v1 show match experience, whereas Collie is brand new to that whole setting as well.
All right, iRicky on the dribble. Really nice challenge there from TopCheese, although the ball that does end up making its way back to Omar, or sorry, to Ricky. Unfortunately, doesn't get the shot on net there. He does hit the crossbar, beats TopCheese in this one, but he's gonna get a chance to. Oh man, I was gonna say I thought TopCheese was gonna be able to recover. I think maybe he should have been able to, but either way, yeah, I think he had an opportunity there. Yeah. It was close.
He didn't want to get faked, I imagine, so he doesn't want to flip too early and really just reveal his hand, but I don't think there's any other way that he can even save that shot, so the pre-flip save just had to be attempted, you feel. iRicky misses a flick, which is quite rare given how successful that most of them have been. It's a very good save as he's tracking back mid-air though. TopCheese had an open net and he's almost got another one, but iRicky continues to pressure the ball and he's bumped into the boost. TopCheese not getting the trip that he was looking for. Now here comes Ricky again.
Oh, that is a brutal challenge. The ball just lands perfectly for Ricky here. Nicely done. A little bit lazy there from TopCheese. You got to be ready for that one, and it is now tied up. Got a minute 30 left, so plenty of time left here to go. TopCheese missing the boost.
Oh dear.
And just puts him into straight panic mode. Doesn't have time to get set up for this air dribble from Ricky.
Yeah, he would really have wanted to have a bit more time here, but even after the fact, I think he's just read Ricky completely wrong on that play. Ricky didn't have a flip reset, so why is TopCheese driving so far forward? I mean, there's no way that Ricky can suddenly shoot the ball into the top right corner there without the reset. Maybe TopCheese just didn't even notice that he didn't have one, but you have to think it was just the fact he's been conditioned to expect them. I mean, Ricky's flip resets have been so consistent. TopCheese maybe just imagined it was happening.
Oh, excellent control here from Ricky. This touch right here from TopCheese is unfortunate. He meant to hit that off to the side. Unfortunately, it drifts into the midfield, and Ricky cleans that one up. 2-goal difference now. Ricky has really turned this one around here.
Oh. Yeah, and he is going back to the kickoff that was working really well for him earlier on. Makes a lot of sense. You know, the only kickoff goals he's conceded is where he's trying to get big wins on the outside of the ball, and he just gets crushed by a standard kickoff from TopCheese. He's actually going for it there, but just single jump into it. So he had the wave dash if needed. You know, I think that's such a safe strategy for Ricky to go for, especially when he's winning. And he's so efficient with his possession plays. Yeah, this has to be the strat for Ricky from here on, I would say. Just keep on doing the wave dash kickoffs. They're working really well.
4-goal lead now. This game has gotten out of hand. I don't think TopCheese has scored since it was 5-4 in his favor. He does put a ball on another score on the board here, but 3 goals in 44 seconds is going to be tough. Certainly doable, but it's going to be tough. Let's see if he can get some of those kickoff goals that he was getting earlier.
Yeah, iRicky didn't go for the wave dash. He had one in the last play. He didn't decide to go for it then. I think maybe just trying to run down the clock here. iRicky has got TopCheese in a very awkward position. TopCheese just doesn't have enough boost to consistently attack and ends up conceding another 100 in the back corner. Has to play the ball here. TopCheese had no options and he's missed the target. iRicky's going to be winning game number 3.
Yeah, that's all but going to do it. 4 goals in 16 seconds, just not going to happen. But that looks like that's going to put us at 2 games for iRicky. It's going to put TopCheese in danger of losing match point next round.
Yeah, TopCheese has done well. I like that he's keeping these games close. He's been taking his opportunities when he's had chances. But it's a struggle having to defend against, well, there's really two things that have very much impressed me about iRicky's gameplay. Number one, that offensive repertoire that we keep talking about. Very, very difficult to deny that if you're not a fast aerial defender. And TopCheese is a bit more standoff, doesn't like to challenge early on iRicky's aerial plays. Although I think maybe it would be a good idea to do so occasionally. The other thing is iRicky's pressure is insane. He's very good at noticing when he can just go for the ball, and TopCheese doesn't expect it. But many times I've seen TopCheese waiting for iRicky to leave. iRicky just doesn't leave. He just turns around and makes another 50-50 happen. I mean, the pressure output from this guy is definitely up there with the best in NA.
On the other side, it looks like Omar is giving Kali a good clapping in this game. Number 3 is now 10-2. It was 2-1 not too long ago, but yeah, the result that was expected over there looks like it's going to be a 3-0 sweep for Omar, and maybe a 3-0 sweep over here for Ricky, unless TopCheese can bring something new to the table. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you got one. Of course, this 1-goal DC for iRicky played a part there, but that's just what online Rocket League players have to deal with. You're gonna get that occasionally. Now, Ricky is running with a Fennec in this game, and you know he's been playing well. So interesting to see a car change when he is playing well. I wonder if he's decided that this isn't him playing well. Maybe he's used to playing even better than that, which would be pretty ridiculous.
He's been playing with the Fennec the whole time.
Has he been Fennec the entire time? Am I actually just losing my mind?
Yes, I'm losing my mind on the series score, and you're losing your mind on the cars.
Because I've been trying to watch Omar Kali at the same time as this. Probably a bad idea, but yeah, these this week of casting for Rocket League has been pretty insane. I was actually talking to Smellsworthless before we went live here. Had the 4 days grid casting, 2 days RLCS, now 2 days pit, back to back. So
followed by Smug
tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Yeah, gonna try and take it a bit easy today, guys, because we are, of course, gonna be casting for a long time tomorrow in Smug. But iRicky definitely looks like he could take games and maybe even a series off a few Smug players that we've already had.
Definitely. I'm thinking for sure Stumpy. I mean, only with which is like the own goals.
Yeah, Stumpy just beats himself. He doesn't. You don't even need to show up against him. Oh, wow, what a read! Don't know how iRicky predicted that one wasn't going in.
I don't know if he had a choice to jump or not. I think he kind of just like, okay, well, this is going in or it's not, so I can just sit here.
Still no goals though. Oh, what a flick. Oh, what a save! iRicky. I have not been all that impressed with his goal line defense so far today, but that was stunning.
Fired a shot on net there, thinking that TopCheese might just in fact go for that boost in the corner. TopCheese does leave it. Oh, nice demo. That's going to be a goal. Great work here by TopCheese.
I was really hoping here that TopCheese would slow this one down, go for the slow roll, just try and get it to maybe half the game, force iRicky to do his bidding real quick on a 1-0 game. But after going over 2 minutes without scoring, of course, it's only natural that we have a kickoff goal straight away. So it's right back to a tie game.
Yeah, these guys have definitely been going blow for quite a while here. I do think that even though there was a DC involved, that TopCheese still does deserve credit for that game, because he was actually winning when the DC did occur.
And he scored again after giving iRicky some time to stabilize with the ping. So yeah, nothing wrong there for TopCheese. He played a great game. iRicky caught off guard with the counterattacks a few times. And TopCheese really managed to turn the kickoff matchup around as well in that second game. But yeah, iRicky right back into control from the center circle. I expect to see more kickoff.
Great challenge. Can he get down quick enough?
He will. That's going to be 2-1, so well played TopCheese in the recovery.
Absolutely. Just launched off of iRicky here. I think iRicky got more of TopCheese than he did of the ball there. 1 goal difference. We still got 2 minutes remaining. Lot of action here still. A lot to be decided yet. Ricky on the dribble. That was a nice flick. Oh, was that in? I can't tell.
I think it was, but TopCheese should have saved this. He had the save locked in, but he just jumped with a bit too much sideways momentum. If he'd steered on the ground there and then jumped up into the air, he would have pinched this off his own crossbar, but just got a bit too hasty, jumped up before he was facing the right direction.
Oh, brutal. Ricky with the demo. Looked like TopCheese might actually be able to score there. Ricky catches up, and that is even more brutality. Air dribble bumps, the feeling of helplessness. Never a feeling that you want, and especially when you're going down on match point in a 1v1 match.
That was really close as well by TopCheese. He almost had a save there. If he dodged just a split second later, he would have cancelled out the bump with his dodge. He would have just hovered midair. He timed it just a bit too early. Close, but not close enough. iRicky reads TopCheese corner play very well, and he's got an open net. TopCheese trying to get back, who almost gets there. iRicky ahead by 2.
Oh man, that is that is a painful little scuffle there in the corner. Well done, Ricky, to get that ball in the net. Oh man, I was gonna say this is looking like a demo and another score here. Well, okay, just a little bit later than I thought it would be.
That's so smart though. I mean, iRicky knows the only way that he can concede there is if he rushes a challenge and gets a bad 50-50, and then TopCheese can redirect it into the net. So he actually just doesn't even go for it. Just waits for TopCheese to make a touch and then plays for the demo. It's just fantastic awareness of what TopCheese is capable of in all these positions. Same thing again here. iRicky perfectly happy to give TopCheese a one touch on the ball because he knows there isn't enough time for TopCheese to run up into that and hit it on target. It's very difficult for TopCheese to get realistic scoring opportunities here with iRicky's positioning on all these plays.
Yeah, I do see where all your big brain compliments are coming in to play here for Ricky. This has been a masterclass in control and pressure in 1v1. Let's see if TopCheese, he's going to put this one away. That is more than a chance with 7 seconds remaining.
Yeah, great stuff by TopCheese. I mean, even though iRicky's closer to the ball than TopCheese is on that play, there's no other way that TopCheese can win except just chasing after the ball there, hoping that iRicky doesn't go. That's exactly what's happened. And iRicky will get a strong kickoff in his favor, and he doesn't even need to score here. TopCheese does, and into the ground it goes.
Oh no, that is not the shot he wants in that moment. Oh, he threw a no in the quick chat immediately, but GG's to both of these competitors.
Great
this
series.
one goes the way of iRicky. Yeah, really great series. Nice one to start off with.
Yeah, iRicky's got very, very high level offense here. His spacing when TopCheese has the ball is also fantastic, making it so hard for TopCheese to ever get a chance to make a play uncontested. But TopCheese played well. Very, very solid performance by him also. So I think, you know, he's out in round 1 here, but still a performance he could be pretty happy with against one of the players I think could go all the way here. Absolutely.
Totally agree. Enjoyed having you, TopCheese. GG's to you. We're going to take a short break here, folks, while we get set up for the next match. Coming up, we're going to have Sharp versus Bruno, and you're not going to want to miss it. And maybe a 3-0 sweep over here for Ricky, unless TopCheese can bring something new to the table. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
you got one. Of course, this 1 goal DC for iRicky played a part there, but that's just what online Rocket League players have to deal with. You're gonna get that occasionally. Now Ricky is running with a Fennec in this game, and you know he's been playing well. So interesting to see a card change when he is playing well. I wonder if he's decided that this isn't him playing well. Maybe he's used to playing even better than that, which would be pretty ridiculous.
He's been playing with the Fennec the whole time.
Has he been Fennec the entire time? Am I actually just losing my mind?
Yes, I'm losing my mind on the series score, and you're losing your mind on the cars.
Because I've been trying to watch Omar Colley at the same time as this. Probably a bad idea, but yeah, these this week of casting for Rocket League has been pretty insane. I was actually talking to Smellsworthless before we went live here, Had the 4 days grid casting, 2 days RLCS, now 2 days pit, back to 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 back. So
followed by Smug.
Smug tomorrow, looking forward to it. Yeah, gonna try and take it a bit easy today, guys, because we are, of course, gonna be casting for a long time tomorrow in Smug. But iRicky definitely looks like he could take games and maybe even a series off a few Smug players that we've already had.
Definitely. I'm thinking for sure Stumpy. I mean, only with, you know, which is like the own goals.
Yeah, Stumpy just beats himself. You don't even need to show up against him. Oh, wow, what a read. Don't know how iRicky predicted that one wasn't going in.
I don't know if he had a choice to jump or not. I think he kind of just like, okay, well, this is going in or it's not, so I can just sit here.
Still no goals, though. Oh, what a flick. Oh, what a save! iRicky. I have not been all that impressed with his goal line defense so far today, but that was stunning.
Fired a shot on net there, thinking that TopCheese might just, in fact, go for that boost in the corner. TopCheese does leave it. Oh, nice demo. That's going to be a goal. Great work here by TopCheese.
I was really hoping here that TopCheese would slow this one down, go for the slow roll, you know, just try and get it to maybe half the game, force iRicky to do his bidding real quick on a 1-0 game. But after going over 2 minutes without scoring, of course, it's only natural that we have a kickoff goal straight away. So it's right back to a tie game.
Yeah, these guys have definitely been going blow for quite a while here. I do think that even though there was a DC involved, that TopCheese still does deserve credit for that game because he was actually winning when the DC did occur.
And he scored again after, you know, giving iRicky some time to stabilize with the ping. So, yeah, nothing wrong there for TopCheese. He played a great game. iRicky caught off guard with the counterattacks a few times. And TopCheese really managed to turn the kickoff matchup around as well in that second game. But yeah, iRicky right back into control from the center circle. I expect to see more kickoff.
Great challenge. Can he get down quick enough?
He will. That's going to be 2-1, so well played TopCheese in the recovery.
Absolutely. Just launched off of iRicky here. I think iRicky got more of TopCheese than he did of the ball there. 1 goal difference. We still got 2 minutes remaining. Lot of action here still. A lot to be decided yet. Ricky on the dribble. That was a nice flick. Oh, was that in? I can't tell.
I think it was, but TopCheese should have saved this. He had the save locked in, but he just jumped with a bit too much sideways momentum. If he'd steered on the ground there and then jumped up into the air, he would have pinched this off his own crossbar, but just got a bit too hasty, jumped up before he was facing the right direction.
Oh, brutal. Ricky with the demo. Look like TopCheese might actually be able to score there. Ricky catches up, and that is even more brutality. Air dribble bumps, the feeling of helplessness. Never a feeling that you want, and especially when you're going down on match point in a 1v1 match.
That was really close as well by TopCheese. He almost had a save there. If he dodged just a split second later, he would have cancelled out the bump with his dodge. He would have just hovered mid-air. He timed it just a bit too early. Close, but not close enough. iRicky reads TopCheese corner play very well, and he's got an open net. TopCheese trying to get back, who almost gets there. iRicky ahead by 2.
Oh man, that is that is a painful little scuffle there in the corner. Well done, Ricky, to get that ball in the net. Oh man, I was gonna say this is looking like a demo and another score here. Well, okay, just a little bit later than I thought it would be.
That's so smart though. I mean, iRicky knows the only way that he can concede there is if he rushes a challenge and gets a bad 50-50, and then TopCheese can redirect it into the net. So he actually just doesn't even go for it. Just waits for TopCheese to make a touch and then plays for the demo. It's just fantastic awareness of what TopCheese is capable of in all these positions. Same thing again here. iRicky perfectly happy to give TopCheese a 1 touch on the ball because he knows there isn't enough time for TopCheese to run up into that and hit it on target. It's very difficult for TopCheese to get realistic scoring opportunities here with iRicky's positioning on all these plays.
Yeah, I do see where all your big brain compliments are coming in to play here for Ricky. This has been a masterclass in control and pressure in 1v1. Let's see if TopCheese, he's gonna put this one away. That is more than a chance with 7 seconds remaining.
Yeah, great stuff by TopCheese. I mean, even though iRicky's closer to the ball than TopCheese is on that play, there's no other way that TopCheese can win except just chasing after the ball there, hoping that iRicky doesn't go. That's exactly what's happened. And iRicky will get a strong kickoff in his favor, and he doesn't even need to score here. TopCheese does, and into the ground he goes.
Oh no, that is not the shot he wants in that moment. Oh, he threw a no in the quick chat immediately, but GG's to both of these competitors. This one goes the way of iRicky. Yeah, really great series. Nice one to start off with.